nobody else wants to be judged by the group that you hang with. Just you might hang with some bad people, but that doesn't mean Sarah's bad.
Right.
So I would just encourage them to meet the police officers in their community, even though they might have had a bad experience. Go out there and talk to another one.
Right.
Meet them, engage in conversation with them, and get to know those people.
Now,
Tell them your story. Tell them the bad experience that you had to another cop, and let them tell you, oh yeah, this is how I would have dealt with it.
and be
Um,
respectful too.
yeah,
Don't
be
come up and
respectful.
yell at them and just, yeah.
Absolutely.
So be respectful to them,
It's not going to go good if you come up to a cop and you're already,
upset about them.
upset and being accusatory and making, remarks and saying all cops are bad. And, I've actually seen that. People will have shirts on, they hate cops and they're
Ugh,
never going to listen to cops and stuff like that. You're not going to get anywhere that way.
right.
If you want to get anywhere and resolve any situation of any kind, you have to be willing to talk about it and have conversation about it. I also run a security company called Vigilant Security Group, and I work a lot of places over in Louisville,
Oh,
a
that's
lot of
interesting.
places in the West End. And I can remember back when BLM was going on and things were bad, the Breonna Taylor thing was bad. And being a white cop in the West End, even though I'm not a cop over there, but people knew I was a cop, it was pretty rough. I had some people say a lot of bad things to me, but you know what? I endured it, and I didn't get upset because I put myself in their position, and I understand. But I would just have conversation with them.
So I appreciate that you don't hold hate for the community that happened. I went pretty extreme to the left during that time because it was during the pandemic and we were all kind of
Mhm.
more stuck at home, and I got myself out of it. But I hate the division that our media, our social media, they they really pump that out and into us and get us kind of a little bit programmed to believing things that aren't necessarily true. And so I'm getting messages of cops being bad, but I'm like, wait a minute, locally, the cops seem to be doing a pretty good job,
Yeah.
So I was like, but of course we had the Louisville thing, the Breonna Taylor thing's terrible. That
Right.
shouldn't have happened.
Like I said, that was bad. But by me just engaging with people over there and having
But you didn't do
conversation,
it.
I didn't do
Just
it.
so you didn't do
But
it.
I earned respect, and now any places I go down there, I'm treated like family. But it's because I was willing to have that conversation. You have to be willing to have that conversation as a police officer, and you can't get upset when people come at you with their fears. You have to try to put yourself in their
That's
situation
the whole
and understand
fear
their
thing.
fears,
Yes.
but then be willing to have a conversation about it. And by doing that, you get them to understand things as well. And that's how you bring people together. You
I,
just talk about it.
I'm going to show you all what I really like about Jason.